Missing flash drive, everyone? Missing flash drive? Hi guys, we're back in another video, and today is day 2 of my detective thing. Not really day 2, because I filmed the first day like weeks ago. But we're back, and I finished the report for each suspect. I did it when I was at school. Last time, we left off with Mac's entry. This thing. So I'm gonna read it to you guys one by one in the ranking. Again, my ranking of suspects is Mac, Margox, Jeff, Mercy, and Ben. I'm gonna read Marco Antipolo's summarization of stuff. So the first encounter, the first thing that I written is Marco is the ex-boyfriend of Melody, a stalker because he's obsessive, and their breakup was like February 16 of 2024, and Melody cheated on Marco with Ben. On February 14, 2025, celebrating Valentine's Day alone, March 1 to March 13, 2025, he is bugging Melody online. March 4, 2024, 1:46 p.m. Bought Marlboro Red. March 4, 2024, in visitor's log. Visitor's log, I still don't know kung saan yung visitor's log nakaano. It's either sa hospital or maybe sa dorm. The housekeeper asked me to leave. She said Melody was at school, but I know she was in there. Yeah, February 16, Margox told him. And then, moving on to Margox. This is what I wrote for Margox on her stuff. The back. I'm gonna read it. So the first one is on January 16, 2024. She is selling midterms materials, but reading the where's the conversation? So this is on Melody's messages. So here this convo, but that's what it said. So we know that Margox is involved in the cheating scandal. Then she is the daughter of Ben Forbes, used to be friends with Melody and Melody's dorm mate. February 22, 2024, a post made about her investigating. Could be Melody. On 29, that's message. March 3, that's message of was this wooing. On March 4, 10:27 a.m. she asked for help. March 4 to 7 p.m. gambling. We're moving on to Jeff, the third suspect on my list. I'm gonna read it. Has hidden hatred, frustrations to Melody, a transfer student of DMU. I don't know why I wrote that. Got expelled at his old school due to cheating. March 1, 2024, some tweets on his secret account Melody. March 22, 2024, tweet about needing to get USB. March 4, 2024, 1:39 p.m. hardware received for cabinet that's proven to be innocent. March 6, 2024, missing USB of cheating scandal by Melody was seen in trash can of Jeffrey. Next is we have Mercy. Housekeeper of DMU, mother of Joey Asuncion. Finally, work shift starts around 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Overtime on March 2, 2024, 10:30 to 12:30. Early in on March 4, 2024, 12:58 p.m. Absent on March 5, 2024. Has no good relationship with Melody, other than the topic of Melody's tweets. So I want to talk about her schedule. So remember on the first day when I was confused as to why walang out si Melody, walang out si Mercy, and wala ring overtime. Tapos absent pa the day after the death of Melody. So I came up with the conclusion that her schedule is 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. But on the day of the murder of Melody, she was in early by 12:58, and the death was around 2:30. That's pretty suspicious, kaya I placed her in 4th. And then the last one is Ben. Konti lang yung kay Ben actually. Like I wanna cross out one, and it's probably Ben for today. Pero titingnan natin. The new boyfriend of Melody, pero broken up na sila kasi Ben Forbes is the father of Margox, the man that Melody cheated on with. February 14, 2020 something. Melody posts about branded stuff. Could be from Ben. March 4, 2024, 1:14 p.m. Ben took afternoon leave. Okay, so yun yung mga nasulat ko for the suspects, and this is going I'm gonna move Mercy up above Jeff, and I'm gonna cross out Ben. This was the post. If I didn't get to show it to you guys back then. Introduction of the Don Manuel. The autopsy report. Homicide. 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 If it was homicide and Mac was not allowed to enter, then it wasn't Mac, right? Because look, I didn't even have the chance to see her. The housekeeper asked me to leave. She said Melody was at school, but I know she was in there. So that's his statement. And ayon kay Mercy, she did it because if the man the man looked feral. He was knocking aggressively, which scared other tenants. He won't listen to me. That is why I lied. So that puts Margox on top, Mercedes next, and Jeff is the third one, and Mac being the fourth one because it says homicide. And if I'm right, homicide means it happened inside, right? And if hindi pinayagan si Mac pumasok sa loob ng dorm, paano niya mapapatay si Melody sa loob, right? Pero yun nga. Today, I'm gonna cross out Ben sa suspects. I'm gonna put innocent. And each day, we're gonna cross out on who I think is not the killer. And on the final day, kung saan killer na lang yung natitira, I will explain why I think they're the killer. So let's start again with the newspapers. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Where's my pen? I need to highlight some stuff. Where's my pen? Where did my pen go? In dormitory. It's inside the dorm. In shocking turn of events, Melody Agoncillo Ibanez was found dead in her dormitory room. March 4, 2024. Made by a housekeeper and a fellow student. Wait. Hold on. I remember something. Hold on. I remember something. Where's that? Here's Marg. When I got there, she was already dead. Aunt Mercy can vouch for me. She told me to check on Melody. That was around 4:20 p.m. Mercy. She's a housekeeper. Wouldn't she have keys? Kasi based on what I know, like pag halimbawa naman kumatok yung housekeepers, that means cleaning time, right? We're gonna check for laundry, kinamero, depending kung may class. But it wasn't stated na merong class si Melody that time. And they would have known, right? That is oddly suspicious that she waited until Margox was the one who found Melody. Chaotic, suggesting a violent struggle had occurred. However, no sign of forced entry was noted by the police. Mercy. This is the thing. I told you guys. Okay, I told you guys. That the housekeepers have keys. So, the scene was described as chaotic, suggesting a violent struggle had occurred. However, no sign of forced entry was noted by the police, which may indicate that the suspect in this gruesome case is close to the victim. Close, it doesn't mean a close friend or close someone. Like, actually, like, physically close. Like, capable na buksan yung pinto and patayin si Melody, right? Yeah. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? My keys, yung housekeepers, and if there was no forced entry, alam na, but I'm not gonna jump. I still have 5 days. Okay, I still have 5 days. I'm gonna put Mercy on the top of my list of suspects. Initial police revealed that may be linked to her recent. She was indeed brave. Homicide. Yeah, it was a homicide. Okay. Mercy. Mercy. Okay. She submitted the flash drive. So that means both Margox and Jeff were involved in the cheating scandal. That's why gusto hanapin ni Jeff yung USB. It was found that the flash drive was missing and was found on Jeff's room. But paano makakapasok si Jeff sa room ng girls? So let's assume na magkaiba yung kineme ng girls tsaka boys. So paano, right? Kasi nga, I said, usually parang may mga list talaga sila. Kasi papasok na meron. And usually pinagbabawalan na pumasok ang boys sa girls, ang girls sa boys. So paano? And you know who came into Jeff's room? Mercy. I need to calm down. I might be wrong. I only have one life here. Okay, I can't get anything. I can't get this wrong. No, I won't allow it. I won't. There you go. Missing flash drive, everyone? Missing flash drive? Mysteriously found in Jeff's room? Well, look what I found. Now it makes sense. It makes sense now. It makes sense. I was with a different tenant helping him fix his cabinet, which was Jeff. This is very suspicious. Mercy, I was wrong about you. You're suspicious. A toxicology report indicates the presence of dopamine. Zolpidem, a sleeping pill in the system. If Margox was not home, she wouldn't have done it. Hindi rin pwedeng si Jeff. Kasi magkaiba sila ng gender. That's not allowed, right? Na magsama sila sa isang room or whatever. And hindi rin pwedeng si Mac. Kasi hindi siya pinapapasok doon. I'm telling you guys. Ben is innocent. I'm telling you guys. Definitely didn't expect that I'd change my ranking. But I did. And I feel confident in it. And so, that concludes everything for the second day of investigating this case.